Hi there. How are you today? I'm happy to see you. Thanks for joining me. Ready to learn some English? Let's get started. Lesson 23. Do you remember how to name these objects in English? If you don't, go to the previous lesson. Now let's name the words together. A mirror, a blanket, a shelf, a towel, a sink, a shower, a toilet, a pillow. Good job. Let's speak some English. Answer questions about yourself. I will read the questions. You make pauses and answer each question. Number 1. Are you at home now? 2. Are you a happy person? Do you live in a big city? Do you work long hours? Do you like dark chocolate? Do you have a pet? What is your favorite room in your house? Do you have a computer? Do you wake up early every day? Are you wearing jeans today? Have a look at some possible answers. Most of the questions were general questions, so your answers could be only yes or no. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Only question number 7 was a specific question with a question word what. What is your favorite room in my house? My favorite room is a living room. I hope you could make correct short answers. Now let's make some sentences in present simple and present continuous together. This is Tom and this is Sarah. We're going to make sentences about them using these two tenses, simple and continuous present. You have some signal words to help you recognize the tense. So Tom usually wears jeans. Sarah is wearing jeans today. Or you can say today Sarah is wearing jeans. Take a look at this slide and make some sentences about Tom in present simple and about Sarah in present continuous. Then check your answers. Correct answers. Tom usually drives. Sarah is driving today. Let's make some more sentences. Correct answers. Tom cooks dinner every day. Today, Sarah is cooking dinner. Correct answers. Tom usually washes the dishes. Today, Sarah is washing the dishes. Correct answers. Tom often drinks coffee. Sarah is drinking coffee at the moment. Amazing! I'm so proud of you. Let's get to the next slide. Our task is to make some sentences in present simple and continuous using these ideas and this material which we have here. For example, number 1. We sometimes hang out with our friends on the weekends. Number 2. He is listening to music at the moment. First sentence was built in present simple because we have signal word sometimes. Second sentence is built in present continuous. Now make sentences from 3 to 7. Write them down, then check your answers. Correct answers. We sometimes hang out with our friends at the weekends. He is listening to music at the moment. Ted usually cooks dinner on Mondays. Look, I'm dancing. Listen, they are singing. George often plays the guitar in the park. Jenny is singing a beautiful song now. Wonderful. Let's learn something new. Have you ever heard these words? Comparative superlative adjectives. If you haven't, don't be confused. I'm going to explain everything in the simplest way possible, as I usually do. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a person or a thing. For example, big, red, clever. In word combinations, big nose, red berry, clever boy. So big, red, and clever are adjectives. Adjectives are some words that describe different things. For example, this is a cup. How can I describe this cup using adjectives? It is big. It is white. It is new. It is expensive. I hope you got the idea. You can practice a little bit more. Just look at something in your room and try to describe it. Or maybe describe your room itself. For example, this room is big, or this room is small. It is beautiful. It is comfortable. Beautiful, comfortable, big, small, all these words are adjectives. Let's get to the next slide. Comparatives. What are they? What are comparatives? This word is made from the word to compare. To compare means to tell what is better or to tell what is the difference between two or more objects. For example, if I compare these two objects, I would say that this bottle is bigger and this one is smaller. This bottle is more expensive. This bottle is less expensive. I hope you got the point. Now let's take a look at some rules. For adjectives that are just one syllable, we only add er ending. For example, big, bigger, small, smaller. To say it in a different way, with one syllable small words, we usually add ending er to make comparative form. Big, bigger, small, smaller, smart, smarter, tall, taller. But if the word is two syllable and it ends with y, we change y into I and add ending er. For example, early, earlier, silly, sillier. And finally, for two-syllable adjectives, which not ending in y, and for all three or more syllable adjectives, big words, we use word more plus adjective. For example, important, more important, beautiful, more beautiful. And let's have some practice immediately. Make comparative forms. Use the rules that we have just learned. For small words, we just put er. For big words, we put more and the most. For words which end in y, we change y into I and add ending ing. Do it, then check your answers. Fast, faster, tall, taller, wide, wider, independent, more independent, crazy, crazier, intelligent, more intelligent, lazy, lazier, exciting, more exciting. Look at these three animals: bear, camel, elephant. Which animal is big? A bear is a big animal. But camel is bigger than a bear. And which animal is the biggest? An elephant. An elephant is the biggest animal of all. We have already learned comparative form. Bigger is a comparative. And the biggest is a superlative. It means that the elephant is the biggest of all. There is no animal in these pictures which is bigger than elephant. There is one more example. There are three cars. A red car costs $100,000. A gray car costs $200,000. And the last one, the green one, costs $300,000. In this case, we can say that the red car is expensive. but the gray car is more expensive than the red car. And the green car is the most expensive of all. More expensive is comparative, the most expensive is superlative. Now I hope you understand these words very well. And one more example, which is an exception. Good, better, the best. My math is good. My geography is better than my math. My biology is the best school subject of me. An adjective good changes into different word, into absolutely another word. We don't say gooder, we don't add er ending anymore, but we change the whole word. This is an exception. There are some adjectives which have irregular comparative and superlative forms. You can do nothing else but simply remember them. Good, better, the best. I will give you some more exceptions later. To sum up, superlatives are adjectives which express the extreme or highest degree of equality. We use superlative adjective to describe the extreme quality of one thing in a group of things. The biggest, the best, the most important, the most beautiful, and so on. Extreme quality of something. And how do we make superlative form? With short adjectives, we use ending est. Big, the biggest. Small, the smallest. For long adjectives, 2, 3, 4, 5, and more syllables, we use the word most. The most important, the most beautiful, the most comfortable. Let's practice. Make superlative forms of adjectives. For example, fast, the fastest. Fast, the fastest. Tall, the tallest. Wide, the widest. Independent, the most independent. Crazy, the craziest. Intelligent, the most intelligent. Lazy, the laziest. Exciting, the most exciting. Now you can even make some sentences with these words. For example, my dad is the tallest person in my family. Well done. As I promised before, irregular adjectives. Copy these words into your copybook and remember them. After that, listen to the words and repeat after me. Good, better, the best. Bad, worse, the worst. Much, more, the most. Little, less, the least. Far, farther, farthest. Old, older, oldest. Old, elder, eldest. As far as you can see, the word old has two forms, older and elder. The difference is we use older to speak about age, how many years somebody has. We can use older to describe people, animals, and things. For example, this book is older than another one, or my father is older than my mother. We use elder only for people, and usually for people from the same family. It had the same meaning, older, but it sounds more respectful and polite. For example, my elder sister lives in Toronto. Now let's learn some opposite adjectives. Opposite means they have different meaning. Repeat after me. Good, bad, big, small, heavy, light, expensive, cheap, old, new, beautiful, ugly. I'm sure that you know most of these words. And now let's have some more practice with comparative and superlative forms. On this worksheet, you can see different pictures of animals. For example, elephant and turtle. There are two words, big and small. Let's compare these two animals. Write down two sentences for each picture. For example, the elephant is bigger than the turtle. Number two, the turtle is smaller than the elephant. Now make a pause and write down 6 more sentences about giraffe and kangaroo, rabbit and a dog, plane and a car. Then check your answers. Correct answers. The giraffe is taller than the kangaroo. The kangaroo is shorter than the giraffe. The rabbit is faster than the dog. The dog is slower than the rabbit. Or vice versa, I'm not sure. The airplane is more expensive than the car. The car is cheaper than the airplane. And make 4 more sentences. Check your answers. Mary is uglier than Lily. Lily is more beautiful than Mary. Of course, guys, this is only for exercising. There are no ugly people in the world. All people are beautiful. Correct answers for this one. Louise is older than Tony. Tony is younger than Louise. Perfect. It's time to do one interesting exercise. These are some famous actors and actresses. Look at the pictures and at the information below and write sentences about them. You need to write down 10 sentences with comparative adjectives, 5 short and 5 long, and 5 sentences with superlative adjectives. There is a table in which we can see age, height. Height means how tall are they, and weight. How much do they weigh? And we can see that Brad Pitt is 47 years old. This information is kind of old, but we're just exercising. Angelina Jolie is 36 years old, Richard Gere 62, Julia Roberts 43. This is how old they are. Next, how tall they are and how heavy they are. You can make sentences like this. Brad Pitt is older than Angelina Jolie. One more example. Richard Gere is the oldest of all. So pause this video and make 20 sentences about these people using comparative or superlative forms of adjectives. You can do it right now or as your home task. Feel free to write down some sentences about these people in comments below. Our lesson is almost over. Let's have a look at revision questions. What is an adjective? Adjective is a word that describes another word. When we want to describe other objects, we use adjectives. Or when we describe people, things, animals. Big, beautiful, important, nice, quiet, and so on. Question number 2. How to make comparative and superlative forms of adjectives? Number 3. Can you remember the opposite of the adjectives? Old. What is the opposite? Beautiful, expensive, heavy, big. Now, make comparative and superlative forms of these adjectives. For example, old, older, the oldest. Do the same with other adjectives. You did a great job today. You are doing fantastic. I hope you don't feel overwhelmed. There was a lot of information to remember today. That's it. I wish you to become better in English and see you in our next lesson. Bye.